Hi everyone, and welcome to oddsjet.com, the home of hidden value in the sports betting marketplace. As the dust settles on round 4 of the Premier League, we can reflect on lots of goals, drama and broken records, with Liverpool's 9-0 destruction of Bournemouth just the 4th time in Premier League history that a team has beaten another by that scoreline. With some big teams still searching for their first win of the season, we now look ahead to round 6 and ask you, who are you backing to win? Well, oddsjet.com is your home to find the best odds on each and every Premier League game this season. Plus, with our exclusive premium bet finder tool, we instantly show you where there may be significant value to be had in the market. In a moment, I'll show you that there could be some interesting value to be had on Manchester City, Chelsea and Newcastle, amongst others. But first, let me take you through the top available odds for the key matches. We start round 6 with a trip up north for the 292nd Merseyside derby as Everton host Liverpool at Goodison Park. For a long time, it looked as though Anthony Gordon's goal would be enough to kick-start Everton's Premier League campaign before, with just 6 minutes to go, Brentford grabbed a much-deserved equaliser. The result leaves the Toffees in 18th on 2 points, and it's only the 3rd time Everton have gone more than 3 matches without a win from the beginning of a Premier League campaign. Will the next guests, being Liverpool, help pull Lampard's team out of their nosedive? The Toffees haven't beaten their City rivals at home since 2010, and top odds for them to win here are 8.50 or 15-2. Liverpool equalled the biggest victory in Premier League history as they kick-started their season in spectacular fashion by thrashing newly promoted Bournemouth at Anfield. In Klopp's words, the result was needed, with important goals from teenager Harvey Elliott, Diaz, Van Dijk and a debut goal for his old Fulham teammate Carvalho. Most importantly though, man of the match Bobby Firmino ended a 20-game drought in front of goal. With 2 goals and 3 assists, the 30-year-old had a hand in 5 goals, becoming just the 3rd Reds player after Mohamed Salah and Luis Suarez to achieve the feat in the same game. Can he help the Reds put Everton to the sword on Saturday? Last season this game finished 4-1 to Liverpool, and top odds for them to win again here are 1.40 or 2-5. For the draw it's 5.50 or 9-2. Just a couple of hours later, we're back in the capital for another London derby as Spurs take on Fulham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Harry Kane scored twice and had a penalty saved as Tottenham fought off a gritty Nottingham Forest side at the City ground to remain unbeaten. It was no vintage performance from Tottenham, but to win without conceding at a place like the City ground, having not been at their best, will be hugely encouraging. Can they continue riding their luck against Fulham? The last time these two met in North London was 2021 and it ended 1-1. Top odds for Spurs to win this time were 1.40 or 2-5. Despite taking the lead early in the second half, the Cottagers weren't able to stop league leaders Arsenal, scoring 2 in reply. The result ended Fulham's impressive unbeaten start to their return to the top flight, and although it was a disappointing result, it was another encouraging performance from Marco Silva's men. Can Mitrovic get on the score sheet again against Spurs? The Cottagers haven't beaten Spurs in their own backyard since 2013, and top odds for them to do it again here are 8.30 or 73-10. For the draw it's 5.40 or 22-5. Sunday's early kickoff is another all-London clash as Chelsea welcome West Ham to Stamford Bridge. Thomas Tuchel may have feared the worst when Conor Gallagher picked up 2 yellow cards in the opening 28 minutes and the German boss found his side down to 10 men for the 2nd successive game. Tuchel himself, of course, was watching from the stands after a red card against Tottenham, but he would have been pleased with the resilience the hosts showed to get a first win at Stamford Bridge this season, with Raheem Sterling netting his first goal since his £50 million summer move from Manchester City. Will he net again as the Hammers come to town? Last season this fixture ended 1-0 to the Blues, and top odds for them to win again here are 1.50 or 1-2. After a dismal start to the campaign, losing their first 3 matches without scoring, the Hammers finally enjoyed a lucky break as Pablo Fornel's strike took a huge deflection en route to the back of Aston Villa's net. The narrow win earned West Ham their first points of the season and took them off the bottom of the table. Can they continue to turn things around at Stamford Bridge? The Hammers' last victory at Chelsea was 2019, and top odds for them to win again here are 7.25 or 6-1. For the draw it's 5.00 or 4-1. The final game of the round is back up at Old Trafford as Manchester United take on league leaders Arsenal. Manchester United ended a dismal sequence of 7 straight Premier League away defeats as they secured a narrow win at Southampton. United's performance didn't hit the heights of the Liverpool game, but they got the win they needed to build some much needed momentum, with new signing Casemiro introduced late on as the win was closed out. Will he prove the destructive force they need to defeat the Gunners? Last season this fixture produced 5 goals and ended 3-2 to the Red Devils, and top odds for them to grab another win here are 2.59 or 159 to 100. Gabriel made up for a horrible error to score the winner against Fulham and maintain leaders Arsenal's winning start to the Premier League season. The late comeback was the perfect way to mark Arteta's 100th Premier League game in charge, and this was the kind of gritty, tough game that last season they would have lost. Can Captain Fantastic Odegaard help them unlock the Red Devils? The Gunners' recent form against United has been good, with them winning 4 of the last 7 and losing only once. Top odds for them to win again here is 2.82 or 91 to 50. For the draw it's 3.69 or 269 to 100. Now, if you prefer American odds, you'll also find them available on the site. Whether you'd like to bet on these games or any others, Oddscheck.com also helps you to quickly see the bets where the highest paying bookie is offering significant value over their competition. How? Well, we do this with our exclusive premium bet finder tool found near the top of the screen. Here you can see that we've moved the slider to 15% plus, and in doing so, the premium bet finder tool automatically highlights the bets where the potential profit at the top paying bookie is 15% or higher than that of the median or the middle bookie. So we can see that there's at least a 15% divergence in value between the top and middle bookie for a home win for Aston Villa. So if you fancy a bet on Steven Gerrard getting his first win of the season against defending champions Manchester City, then there's 15% more potential profit to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool back down to 10% plus, we can see a serious divergence in value between bookies for some other potentially interesting bets, notably home wins for Newcastle and Chelsea, an away win for Manchester City, and draws at Brentford, Spurs, Villa and Chelsea. So if you fancy a bet on any of these results, then there's 10% more potential profit to be made. Now, of course, due to regulations, we can't actually show you which bookies have the top odds in this video. To view your actual results, you'll find links in the video description to head on over to oddscheck.com. Remember, bookmaker odds can change between the time we made this video and the time at which you view it, so do make sure to subscribe to the channel and ensure to turn on notifications using the bell icon so you can take advantage of our updates as they happen. Now, even if the odds have changed, oddscheck.com and our premium bet finder tool are always here to help you find the highest available odds and explore interesting value in the sports betting marketplace. Well, that's all for this video, but we'll have more updates for you very soon. If you found it to be helpful, please do let us know by hitting the like button, and be sure to get your predictions into the comments below. Enjoy the games, and remember, please play responsibly.